Hi friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So finally we are now at day 11. Before coming to this video, I will suggest just go through our video related to the NQT coding question that was asked on day 10. That was recently asked. That is in TCS tag test 3rd March 2026. Now you will get idea that why I was saying that you have to practice these type of questions. And those who are saying that Bhaiya, these type of easy question will not come or medium question will not come. Now you can just go. I will not say any but just go and check whether they are asking easy question or hard questions. Then you will get clarity about this. Okay, so that's why I'm saying, friend, main thing is that input scenario. Those who able to solve or those who able to take input, they will easily solve at least one question. So that's the main thing. So the question level which I'm telling you, just go through it. I will also discuss hard question if you want hard question, but what is the meaning of discussing hard question? This is not to showcase my skills or to showcase the other things. The main thing that you should crack the NQT exam. Okay, and friends, they are giving very less time, that is 30 minutes, so they will not expect you for the DP and other questions. Yeah, for medium questions they might give you the DP and graph based questions, might be again saying that is not confirmed, but if still they will get, then I will also cover all those hard questions in upcoming video. But just I'm trying to build up your concept in these days, so go through it, that is the important. So I just pointed out. Okay, let me come to the today important questions. And first important question that was asked in NQT 2025 exam. So problem was minimum cost to assemble gold wire. So you are given the several gold wires of different lengths, and you need to connect all the wires into single wire. Means what actually I want to say that you will be given different length wires. Okay, means that will be your input scenario, and you have to just connect two wire of length A and B, and their cost will be A plus B. So if you will connect A and B, then cost will be A plus B. If you will connect C and D, then cost will be C plus D. So your task is to find the minimum total cost required to connect all the wire into one wire. Means simply you will be given different wire, one wire, wire 2, wire 3, or you can say wire A, wire B, wire C of different length A, B, C, D, and you have to just connect all those wire in such a way that you will get minimum, or you have to just calculate the minimum total cost required to connect all the wire. Means आपको इसको इस तरह से कनेक्ट करना है कि कॉस्ट जो है आपका मिनिमम आए. So again saying, before jumping to the solution, must practice by yourself. Okay, and try to build your own logic. If you get the logic, then must comment आपका लॉजिक क्या है भाई. Again saying, friends, keep engaging now. Soon NQT basically will be announced, or you can say soon NQT exam will be happen, that is from 10th March onward. So I will cover also those important question when it will be announced, but till then I will suggest जिनका खासकर admit card आ जाएगा, you should practice all those things. Okay, and if you are not getting admit card, then also you should go through it. So let me take you to the input scenario. This is the input scenario, n equal to 4. So if we are taking total these bar, that is 12 2 2 5, then how you will connect? So suppose we have to basically get the minimum cost now. So I will first connect the minimum value, that is 2 and 2. So if I will connect 2 and 2, then cost will be 4. Okay, so remember this is the cost given. Okay, and you can say this is the wire number 1, or wire A, wire B, wire C, wire D. Simply don't get confused, just this is wire 1, wire 2, wire 3, wire 4, and this is corresponding cost A, cost B, cost C, you can say. So first of all I will connect 2 and 2, so that will be, our cost will be 4. Now I will update the array with that particular value, that is 4. So 4, 5 and 12. Now again I will connect the 4 and 5. So 4 and 5 will be 9 and 12, and then 9 and 12 will connect, then cost will be 21. Now can you grasp the logic through this, that whenever I am connecting that, then I am including those value into our array, and I am also sorting this, or you can say I am just arranging from the smallest to largest for the sake of getting the minimum cost. Okay, so let me come to the solution, then you will get clarity about this. Okay, so for this minimum cost will be 34. Why? Because for this 12 and 9 the cost will be 21, and for the step 2, 4 and 5 cost will be 9, and for step 1 cost will be 4. So 4 plus 9 plus 21, that will be 34. So this will be your minimum cost. Coming to our solution, so first of all I am including the library. Again I think many of the students commented that yeah, hashtag include bits c++.h was supporting there, so it's a good thing. But again I will suggest you must go through all those library which you will be requiring. Okay, especially vector, q, heap and all those things, you should go through it. So including the library, include iostream, q, vector, using namespace standard. Now I will just take the input. So for the sake of your understanding, just I'm taking the input. Okay, that is vector int wire 12 2 to 5, means I'm basically hard coding the input. Again saying, friends, must go through our video related to how to take input. that was very important, and many of the positive comments were there. Okay, so especially I will suggest go through this video about a different input scenario. Okay, and that is the reason I'm not discussing here that how to take input. Okay, so you should go through it before that, because if you don't able to take input now, then it is very hard to crack this exam. I'm repeatedly and in every video I am saying you just for you. So now what is the approach I'm using here? So I will just use the approach of minimum heap. Okay, so I will just create a priority key, or simply I will create a heap, and that will be our minimum heap. So priority queue int vector int greater int. Those who don't know how to create heap, you can just refer to YouTube or refer to basically Google. Okay, and Google this. So this is the way we create heap in the C++. So priority queue int vector int greater int and minimum heap. So if you want to create the maximum heap, then you have to just remove this greater int. Okay, then that will be created maximum heap. Now declaring the temporary variable int total cost equal to 0, and just I will basically go through the arrays. Sorry, heap. So while min heap dot size greater than 1 means while there will be element, then I will just do these operations. So what are the operations? Same things which I was doing in making you understand about this लॉजिक. ओके, सो जो लॉजिक मैंने यहाँ पर आपको डिस्कस किया हूँ, सेम थिंग्स आई विल जस्ट अप्लाई हियर. सो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग हियर, फर्स्ट आई विल basically get the access of first element, that way you can say top element. So top element will give you the minimum value, isn't it? So you know the minimum heap, how they will arrange the data. So if you will get access, or if you trying to get access from the top, then it will give you minimum value. Now I will just add that into first, that is will be our temporary variable, and I will just pop out that element. So if the elements will be this in this way, 2 and 3 and 4, so you know this will arrange from minimum to max. So I will just put it out, I will add 2 first, and I will just pop it out. So this will be deleted. Next same things I will repeat, and our basically solution will came. Now for second, again minimum heap dot top. So 2 is already gone, now 3 will be there. So we will get access to 3. So 2 plus 3 will be there. Okay, and minimum heap dot top, again I will remove this. So same operation I will do till when. So this is our, you can say, exit condition or break condition, that while min heap dot size greater than 1. Now cost equal to first plus second, obvious that will be our minimum cost, and total cost plus equal to cost. So I will just keep doing this operation continuously till the heap size is greater than 1 and minimum heap dot push cost. So I will just push the cost because I have to update it now. That's why I'm doing. So 9 will be there in our array, so that's why I'm pushing it. I think you got the logic. If you don't get the logic, again say just rewind this video, you will get clarity. This is quite easy questions, but not that much easy, you can say, because you have to use the concept of heap and minimum heap. Okay, so again let me give you the dry run. Okay, so before giving the dry run, let me basically provide that how our solution basically goes. So this will be our heap. Okay, so this is actually stack, but consider this as a heap. Okay, you know heap is a growable in nature. Okay, and so 12 2 to 5. So when you will create minimum heap now, then value will be in this way. So 2 2 5 and 12. So first of all I will connect these two value, then I will update these two value with 4. Now I will just add this 4 plus 5 and update this value with 9, and then 9 plus 12, that will be 21. So in this way value will be arranged and you will get the answer. So I hope you got the logic. Let me basically run this code in compiler. So this is our compiler. Same things I'm doing, including as stream q vector. Why I'm using q? For declaring the minimum heap. So I will just, I'm doing same things first. At first I am getting the access to first element, that is minimum heap dot top. I'm just removing or popping it out. Then second element, again popping out and updating the cost value. So this was solutions. Let me run this code. So yeah, we are getting the cost to assemble the BIOS 34. You can also try with other things, but main things I will take. You can practice with this thing, but don't practice with hard coded input. Just for the sake of understanding, I'm discussing it. Just try to take a separate array, take the element, and you should take the space separated array. So this is your questions. If you come up with a solution, make sure to comment here your updated solution, that the things which I am asking to you. Means what exactly you have to do, just take the input or user input array with space separated input. So that is your task, you should do it. Coming to our Java solution, so import java.util.priority queue. You know in Java we will use priority queue to create the minimum heap. Now public static find minimum cost, this is a function. First of all let me take the input. So this is again I'm taking input for the sake of understanding. and just calling the minimum cost function and sopln that minimum cost value. So first of all, I will create the minimum heap. Okay, so priority queue integer minimum heap equal to new priority queue, and I will just insert all those value into the heap. Okay, so in this way our heap will be created and values will be added there, that is minimum heap dot add. So we will use add function here. Now declaring the temporary variable total cost equal to 0 while minimum heap dot size greater than 1, same logic which I was using in C++, and first equal to minimum heap dot poll. So you know, by using poll we will get the access to first element, and second same thing minimum heap dot poll, and just I will add this value and minimum heap dot add cost. So I will update the our heap with the added value, isn't it? And at last I will return the total cost. So this was our solution in C++, Java. And coming to Python, so here I will use import heap queue, and this is the same thing I'm doing, defining minimum cost function, and I'm using the heapify. Okay, so heap queue dot heapify, you know, heapify is a function there. So to make the heap, and just I'm declaring the temporary variable, and same logic I'm applying, just that while length of wire greater than 1. So you know, here we will use the length of wire and their size. Okay, so I'm just popping those value and getting access to it, just adding it, cost equal to first plus second, and just I will update those value. Okay, so and this will be our total cost. So you have to basically return at end the what total cost, that what is the total cost require, or minimum total cost that will require to construct that things. So I'll just return this. So I hope you got the logic. So coming to time complexity, so time complexity will be O of n log n. Why? Because of each insertion and removal from the minimum heap. So since you are using the minimum heap, and since if you are inserting each insertion, or simply you are inserting various values, so that will be your time complexity, and space complexity will be order of n. So I hope you got the logic. This was very interesting question, friends, and I will suggest again, now you got the idea. Now just close or just pause this video, open any online compiler or open any notepad and try to write the code from scratch. If you are able to solve it, not okay, make sure to go through the concept of heap too. Let me come to next solution. Okay, so before that you should go through these all video, how to take input previous year coding in 2025 coding question series I have already launched, so you can go through that. Okay, means previous year I have made it the video. And one shot repeated questions, very important, one shot string repeated question, you should go through it, where I have covered almost 12 questions, and main thing that you have to get the logic. Okay, let me come to second question, and this was the question which was asked in 3rd May shift 1 2024. Okay, I forget to write the date, so this was the question for 2024 3rd May shift 1. Now challenge to you, just try these questions. You might be thinking this is a quite large question, but just try to understand this question and solve it before going through this video. Okay, don't just watch this video as a movie, practice. You have to do hands-on, because coding is not about to watching the video, but it is all about the practice. So you should practice hard. So what was the question? Maximum difference between two elements in the array. Now again, say in exam they might not directly ask that find the maximum difference between two elements in array. They might give you in a descriptive way, but main gist of question will be like this. Okay, again saying go through the 20, or you can say 3rd March questions, then you will get clarity that what are the question level and how they are asking. I'm ditto, means exactly I'm giving you the questions and solution there. Okay, yeah. So what are the questions? You are given an array of integer. Your task is to find maximum difference between two elements such that larger element appear after the smaller element. So you have to just find the maximum element such that larger element appear in the, means appear after the smaller element in the array. So simply you have to just find the maximum difference. So simply you can say this is the understanding, that array j minus array I, so that will be your value. Okay, and it should be maximum, and there is a condition that j should be greater than I and array j greater than I. So these are the condition logic we will use. So this is quite easy and you can say simple based question. So if no such pair exists, then you have to just return the maximum possible difference. Now let me come to the example, then you will get clarity. So suppose this is our array -3, -5, 1, 6, -7, 8 and 11. Now you have to just scan the element from left to right and keep the track of largest elements seen so far. So what actually I'm trying to do here, I'll just traverse from here. So that is from index C, 6. Okay, so index 6 value is 11, largest so far is 11, difference largest minus value, so that is 11 minus 11 will be 0. So maximum difference till now is 0. Now we'll move to 8. So index 5, 8, Largest so far 11, obvious, that means previous value will copy here. Now this is the difference. What will difference? 11 minus 8, that is 3. So maximum difference is 3 till now. Again we'll move to next element, that is minus 7. So that is we are at index 4, minus 7, and largest so far is 11, means copy with previous things. Okay, this was our largest value now so far. So 11 minus 7, that will be equal to 18. So maximum difference will be 18. Same way we will do. So at last we will get the output or maximum difference, that is 18. So in question they are saying what? We have to just return the maximum difference between two elements in an array. So I hope you got the logic. Okay, again saying, if you got the logic, must comment your solutions and what are the approach you are using. Approach might be different, but you should just get the output. You should pass the test case. That is the main things. Okay, इसी तरह से आपको टेस्ट केस जस्ट पास करना है एनक्यूटी एग्जाम में. Coming to the solutions, but before moving to the solution, I was talking about this thing, that is the input scenario things. Okay, why I'm focusing here now, because this is main things. Okay, but before giving you difficult answer, I will suggest that let me first tell you with the hard coded input that what will be our solution. So this is the bay 2, no need to worry, bay 1 just I will discuss. So hashtag include bits stdc++.h, taking the input, this is the hard coded input, and calling the maximum difference function. Now traversing it means I will just calling our maximum difference function, taking the array input, largest will be int minimum, maximum difference will be int min. So I'm just initializing those value, because you know the way to get the value or maximum possible value. Okay, so for getting maximum possible value, we just initialize with int min or int max. Now I will just traverse the array. So for int I equal to array dot size minus 1, I greater than equal to 0, means from the right hand side now we were doing. So in this way we will traverse our array. So suppose if these are the array element, so I will traverse in this way. Why? For the sake of getting the largest value. Okay, so largest equal to maximum of largest comma array. So this will give the largest value, and just I will calculate the maximum difference. So maximum difference will be what? Maximum of maximum difference comma largest minus array. So this will give you the basically current difference, you can say the value you are getting, and you will just compare with the maximum difference. So just we will update the maximum difference value and at last return the maximum difference. So this was quite logic, it's quite easier logic. I think you got the solutions. Okay, coming to Python, same things I am doing. Okay, so for Java, same things, just I am calculating the largest and maximum difference value, traversing this and updating those value. And coming to Python, so largest and maximum difference value I am doing. Again for I in range, you know, here we will use range for traversing the loop and just calculating the largest value, that is maximum of largest comma ARI, and maximum difference equal to max of maximum difference comma largest ARI. And I will just give out the things. So what is the time complexity for this? Instead of checking all pair of O n square, we here what actually we are doing? We are just traversing the array from right to left, and we just keep the track of largest value seen so far. So this was our logic now, and I will just update the maximum difference value. So for this, time complexity will be order of n. Means you might do, means when you will come to the brute force approach, then it might take the O n square. Means whenever you trying to take all pair of the input, then आपका time complexity O n square होगा. But this was the optimized approach which I have just discussed, that we will just keep the track of largest value so far and update the maximum difference value. I hope you got the logic. Now let me give you the way 1. So what was the way 1? That was the actually the exact scenario according to exam. Okay, so let me first run these things. Okay, run this code, then after that I will discuss you. So same things I'm declaring and all those things, calling the values, and you will get the largest or maximum difference, that is 18. Okay, so this was our question. So you got the logic. Okay, now let me discuss the solution according to exam input scenario. So including the bits std C++ using namespace standard. Now focus here, that is input scenario. So this is the input format. So they said that you have to take the space separated, or means enter the element separated by comma within square bracket like this. Okay, so in this way you have to take input. For that I am using string input, getLine C in input. So this is our actually C++ solution. So there we will use getLine value, and I will just erase those value, because we have to not consider that in our solution now or in our array now. So that's why I'm removing this. Now taking or converting that input to string. Now friends, again if you are getting confused now, I'll suggest first go through that video, that input scenario. Okay, then if you will get now, there I've discussed about the how to take in detail. I have talked about the input scenario, and string stream क्या होता है, कैसे उसको काम करता है. So you can go through that and after that jump to these things. Okay, so string stream SS input, just converting that string to string stream and declaring the temporary variable, that is arr1. Okay, means this is, sorry, temporary array string, and I will just getting those value and I will push those value in our array. So this is the way to get the input in array by using the string stream. And now case 1 might be there that -3 this, so maximum difference, just I will call those value. Okay, so you can also give prompt. Okay, but in exam they will not ask you to give the prompt that ask the user from this, but for the sake of understanding I am just uses here that inter element separated by space. Now I will take the array element. Okay, so what is the means way of taking array element? We will use getLine function. So getLine scene space stream input. Okay, and I will declaring the temporary array and taking the input that while ss2 in num. So what actually here we are doing, or we are trying to do, when you will convert this array to string stream now, then you will get access to each element. So this means ss2 means sorry, num means each element you will get access in the array. Suppose this is our array, so these are the value 2 1 5 6 3. So what actually I'm trying to do, first of all we will convert this into string stream, and when we are using num na, so at each time this value will came. First 2 will came, then in second time 1 will came, and this means that we are just traversing the string stream. So that's the logic we have discussed in detail about the means in detail in that particular video. So I'm just pushing back the element, and same things after that. The logic is same, that I just call this function and I'm using the value. Okay, so here I'm using sty just for converting that means string to integer, you know very well, and just I will basically keeping the track of maximum element so far. So this is the way. And friends, one things you can see here, if you can visualize this, I am using here try catch. Why try catch we using? Because in some case you might getting the error as TLE or exception, other things. So this is also a hack for your exam, that you can use a try catch to keep the track of the things that actually in what way, or you can say at what point you are doing mistakes. So when you will use try catch now, then you will get the detailed you can say detailed description of the logic which you are means using, or the wrong logic which you are using your question. तो इससे आपको जो भी error है वो सब कुछ आपको show कर देगा. So that's why I'm using the try catch here, just for the sake of your understanding and for the sake of getting the detailed description about the error. So I hope you got it. Coming to our next, that is Python or Java solutions. First Java, java.util.star import java.io, and here I'm taking the input in this way. Okay, so largest integer min value and all those things, that is our functions. And for taking the input, we are using this scanner s equal to new scanner system.input and taking the input according to scenario. So string input equal to sc.nextInt, and I will just replace those value. Means you know now that in array we will take the element in this way. Means according to question they are saying, telling that you have to take input in this way. So I will remove those value now, because that is of no use. So I will remove those and split those value with the comma separated, and I will take the list, or I will create the list array and just traverse the element and add those value and just call the function, and remaining the logic is same. So you can just go through the solution. I will provide PDF here too. Python solution, just focus on the input scenario, that how actually I'm taking the input. Logic will be same. So input str, input taking the element like this. Okay, so input str dot replace this. So here I will use replace function. Okay, to replace this square bracket, and use the split function to split with the comma separated input, and taking the input and just I will call that function. So logic will be same, just this is the way I am trying to explain. Hope this video informative too. Again friends, saying friends must follow our the playlist, and I am doing a lot for you, so you can just support us, and you have to do nothing, just like this video and share among your friends and colleagues, those who are preparing, and all the best friends. And again saying, utilize these 10 to 15 days, क्योंकि अब बहुत करीब एग्जाम आ रहा है. So be focused and don't get tensed about the level of question, other things. Just believe me, believe in this the playlist. You will sure shot get these type of question. Just this is the proof from means I don't need to give any proof. You can see this is the 3rd March 2026 question, and whatever the level of question, just input scenario I have to handle. So best of luck, keep preparing. If you need any preparation material, then just join our WhatsApp or Telegram group. I am sharing free of cost there. You have to means you need not to pay anything. Just प्रैक्टिस। ओके, सो कीप लर्निंग कीप ग्रोइंग। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में।